Okay, A2K. Okay, let's see. That's gonna be interesting, right? If it really is like adhering to like the Nizzy project type of form or format, if you will, the schedule. Let's say this is gonna be an interesting, uh, you know, like this next phase, right? I was thinking of like part one of the way the Nizzy project goes. So there will be, a more comprehensive dance evaluation, and then a more comprehensive voice evaluation, and then there will be that star power, right? That where they gotta basically just be interesting in a way, like show something original, something that they sort of bring, from their own experience, I guess. And I have a feeling that this episode, this like as we kick this off, depending on how they've cut the edit is cut, right? Like, it'll either be like I think it's gonna be good, but it might be one of those episodes that's like it's too it ends too soon. Like, you know what I mean? Like you want more. Where like, I gotta know what happens, and I gotta know what's in there. I think because they're gonna have to probably do a little catch you up a little bit. Like, okay, now as we're moving on, this is gonna happen, right? X, Y, and Z are gonna happen. 1, 2, 3, right? This is where we're gonna arrange this or organize this, and then kick it off. But man, it's gonna be interesting. We're gonna see all 11 contestants brought together, I guess, kind of for the first time, and I'm trying to remember, like from Nizzy Project. I guess there'll be a little introductions kind of round, and then they'll probably just jump right into it. You know what I mean? Like, it'll the B-roll, the other stuff that they have managed to catch in the interim, in traveling around and all that stuff. That'll be interesting too. Because if this is moving into like the boot camp week, then this is going to be in L.A. And then at the end, towards the end of this, like before they actually decide to go. My eardrums, man. Before I always forget about that, right? On a premiere, I always forget that they got this fire stock premiere track. Before they move on to the actual like the proper workup in Korea, they'll probably have like someone come in as a guest, or the guest judges. They might do guest judges like they did when Sana and Momo showed up for the showcase evaluations in the season 1 of the Nizzy project. That would be cool. I wonder who it will be. I wonder who will come through for that. If it's one person, if it's two, you know what I mean? There's a lot of people who could do it. A lot of people who speak English, right? So they'd be able to communicate and everything. Okay, let's see. Oh, come on. Dallas. Man.
The closest to perfect, you have everything you need. You're the closest to a K-pop artist. You have such a strong voice. When you dance, it's just like magic. I think you can be a star.
It's an interesting group, man. It's an interesting group. The strengths, the weaknesses, the apparent levels of talent.
Every time I start a new audition show, the thing that keeps me up at night is the worry about not having good talents. But more than I wanted, it's more than I need. So I think now
That's
we can do this.
interesting.
I think we're gonna have a great group out of these kids.
He knows what he's talking about. If JYP says that, then I'm like, okay, but you know, it's not clear yet. I just don't know exactly what, you know, is going for. It's supposed to be a K-pop girl group, right? But I mean,
seeing something from this with my name on it.
it's such an
helped make it
interesting
more real.
distribution, skill-wise,
Wow, this
talent-wise.
is like actually happening. Oh my god, this is so real.
It still hasn't hit me yet, actually. It's still processing in my brain at the moment.
But I know this is what I want, so like, you know, I'm getting what I want, like what I worked for. And so, yeah, I was excited, really excited.
I'm really nervous because I'm the youngest.
The resident maknae.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the City of Angels. Through this boot camp, we will select the final candidates who goes to Korea. Select the final candidates who goes to Korea. And the evaluation will be given to you using this A2K necklace, which has 4 empty slots for you to fill. If you fill all 4 slots with 4 different stones, then you become the final candidate to go to Korea.
Interesting design.
Each stone represents 4 different competency: dancing, in vocals,
Because the
song
Nizuyu
quality,
makes a square.
and your character.
It's triangles that point
Singing,
in, and it makes a
dancing, and song
square.
quality would
But
be an
these are
individual mission.
like 4
That was
squares
amazing.
that are connected
not
across. It's just
What
interesting.
happened
This
to you?
conceptual stuff, like
You're
the.
forcing me to select you. That's a standing ovation. That.
See, like from this B-roll, I'm like, what?
Regarding
What are they
character
doing, dude?
evaluation,
Like,
there won't be any performance for it, but instead the feedbacks and the opinions that we collect from the trainers and the staff
Okay,
and fellow talents
yep.
will decide their grade.
That's interesting. I wonder if he means like per evaluation. Because there was a point where they did that in 16, and they had all the girls kind of
That's it.
vote for somebody who
Very
they
surprising.
thought was like the ideal K-pop idol type, right? And so it kind of sounds like he means per evaluation.
Regarding the stones, there's 3 ways to receive it. First, right after your performance, when I feel like the performance was competent enough, I'll give the stone right away, as soon as you finish the performance. Second, after the evaluation, there will be an evaluation meeting between me and the staff
Yep.
to decide if there's any more contestants who deserve to receive the stones. And third, so you can actually receive all 4 stones at the final mission if
Okay.
you show me
Yeah.
your improvement. And before we start the boot camp, there's one thing I need you to remember. The number of the final candidates that go to Korea is not fixed.
Oh, wow.
All of you can become the final candidate, and all of you can make the group.
What?
You don't have to compete with each other. You can help each other. You can win together.
So I think this is a big chance for me to debut, and I really want to survive
I mean-
until the last round.
I want to put in any work that I can do to get it.
I'm going to have confidence from here on, so I
That's-
do believe it.
I want
It's
to
different.
for the best of me.
This is a different game mode. You know what I mean? This isn't free for all deathmatch. This is a completely different beast now. Wow,
So
all
we start
11.
with the dance evaluation.
I want to be a massive group, right?
Dance evaluation, speed, power, and accuracy is a given. But what I'll be looking for on top of that is the ability to infuse emotions into those movements. And
Oh, she's
before we
doing
start,
pop.
let me give you an important tip. The most important thing that you should think about when you're dancing to get a great evaluation is to enjoy it. I'm pretty sure you guys
I don't know why I'm
enjoy
reading
dancing,
subtitles.
right? Just if you can take away the evaluation part from your head and enjoy while you're dancing, I'm pretty sure you'll get a great evaluation. Okay?
Oh, it's
right.
weird, right?
From Florida.
It's the same
From
but
Florida.
different. Like it's, you know what I mean? Like it
Savannah.
feels the same, but it's also way different.
Hi.
Hello, so how'd you spend your time since the audition?
I've been very busy because I'm also like a captain for my school's dance team. I've been doing that after school for like 2 hours, and then I work after that. Yeah, and then practicing a lot too on my own time, and yeah.
So you remembered what I told you, right?
Yes.
I don't know. You look less prepared than other contestants. You look less prepared than other contestants.
Mm.
You know, I was upset after the regionals, like, you know, because that wasn't actually the case. It just happened to, you know, look that way, and I'm kind of mad that that's the impression that he has, because like that's not true.
Yeah, that is a little frustrating because that's all he's really, I feel like he's seeing right now. So
Well, you gotta show him.
that's still kind of bumming me out.
I mean, that's the impression that you gave. I mean, you know.
Really hot. I wanted to see that like I am dedicated and just look at my dancing.
Oh. I actually think that's a good choice. I like for her. I actually think it's a good
somewhat
choice.
strategic, yeah. I feel like that one just showed the most like me. I chose that one because I thought it showed a lot of my past, like in gymnastics too. Just the choreo showed a lot of that, like the leg lift and the twist off the floor, whatever you want to call it. Well, starting off, you know, I made sure I was prepared this time enough. I'm hoping to get like feedback where it's like not, you know, related to dedication.
So, all right, so let me see you dance.
That's up to you. I just gotta keep it 100. That's on you. I hope she does well. Like, you know what I mean? I hope she's cause it would be great if she really nails it, you know. A lot of people must be watching. That's a good thing too. And it's been a while since I heard it. It's been a while since I've seen the video. She looks way better. No, I'll say it right away. She looks way better. Not bad, not bad. I gotta say, that was definitely way more refined, right? It's not an easy one. It's not an easy. NMIX is like such a crazy style, right? Especially that early stuff.
That's a leader of a dance team. That's a leader of a dance team. Like, I can put you up on stage with NMIX right now. Like, that's how great you were. That's how great you were.
Thank you.
You were fast and strong and powerful in the movements that needed accent, but at the same time, you were relaxed and loose enough to not go ahead of the beat and just flow with the music. And then, because of your background in gymnastics, the way you can control your body, it's amazing, especially when you hold your leg that long at the top of the song and how you flipped your body, extending your leg, like those things, that's your advantage because you were trained to do those things through gymnastics.
Thank you.
That was amazing. Come here. That was amazing. Come here.
She did it. She did it. That's the point. That's what she needs to understand.
I'm expecting more from you, right? A little bit
Yeah,
more
for
dedication,
real.
right? Just focus. You can be so good, all right?
Thank you.
Okay.
I was happy with the feedback that he gave. So, yeah, on to the next one tomorrow, hopefully. Yeah.
All right, next, Okay, next, Camila. Okay, next, Camila. Since both of your parents are Cuban and you're fluent in Spanish, right?
Yeah.
It'll be great to have a Latin member in the group and
Yeah.
knowing you'll be able to communicate with all those Latino fans out there. So what was the reaction from your friends and family when they found out you passed the regional audition?
Amazing. So yeah, they were super excited. Nervous. No, I'm like really nervous.
What are you doing?
I see.
It's like so fast. You look like a dancer. What do you
I'm
mean?
not. He literally criticized my dancing. And he said it was too slow.
Slow?
Yeah.
It's like I'm seeing the whole Dalla Dalla in slow motion. You're dancing everything in a very smooth feel. And that's not gonna work. Some movement has to be so powerful and fast. I can't find those movements at all.
ITZY
I don't
is
know if you
not
can do it,
easy. Like it's not easy
For
choreo.
my audition, I've been working
Especially
on it so
those,
hard,
like
7
Tala
choreographies
Tala, I
for the
see.
past month.
It's not easy.
Really practice dancing like every single day.
Like focus on the details, being fast, exactly what JYC told me.
Okay, I mean, that's
So I was
it.
like, you know what? I'm going to do better this time and I'm going to work hard and fix everything that he said. And I just wanted him to at least like tell me, oh, you've improved and I'm glad that you worked on what I said.
All right, so let's go.
Let's go. You have to be like the best.
Okay. She's definitely tightened up. That's much crisper. Nice. Those movements that need to pop.
That was kind of perfect to me too. Like, that was so good until I was like, oh my god.
Whatever, like all the things that he told me, I make sure to fix that. I made sure that it was perfect, that it was fast.
She turned it on at the
Every
beginning.
movement shouldn't be done at the same speed and power. There's certain movements that you just have to put an accent to it. And then the other movements should be relaxed and cool. You were doing both back and forth. You were doing both back and forth. You kept all the good things about your performance and improved on the things that you were lacking.
Thank you.
Now I see accent among your movement. Faster and stronger. And you definitely got the vibe inside your dance, which I really love. I just can feel how much time and effort you put in your preparation for this boot camp. I'm so proud of you. Come here. Come here.
Thank you.
I feel like her nerves
There
are the
still can be
biggest
more
thing.
improvement, all right?
Yes.
Like she was
The
incredibly
accent can be more
nervous
stronger, more faster, but you're definitely on the right
at the
track. I'm
regionals.
so proud of you.
Thank
Yes,
you.
That will make you move slower. It'll make you like
When I received the stone, I was
your blood
very,
literally
very
won't
surprised
go,
because my
you know,
dancing was
through your body as
not my
fast.
strongest. So I was like very worried about that. I couldn't believe it. I was so happy.
All right, next. Call you.
She turned it on right at the when
It's
she
a
did
different
it and
name
she looked up, you
from
know,
what's
so it was
written
like,
here,
okay,
Lexi.
okay.
Your sense of balance is so good. That's why you can control your body. If you just let yourself be loose, you're gonna grow so fast. Ballet major Lexi, how much control she had over her body, but at the same time, she has the bounce and the groove that classically trained talents rarely have. I mean, I'm really looking forward to her dance. So what were you focusing on most while you're preparing for the boot camp?
Regarding your advice, I really tried to, since the song that I decided to do was more of a grounded dance and a different kind of vibe from the one that I had showed you at regionals. Overall, since regionals, it was a little bit stressful and I want to better myself. So I chose God's Menu by Stray Kids.
Okay.
I decided to choose that song because definitely very like masculine and hard hitting. So I wanted to show a different side of me.
Okay.
When There are things that I want to present to him.
It strategically is a good idea.
Rather than just copying what's straight off of the video. I think still adding in your own elements, like being yourself, because I think in the industry that being yourself is a really big thing. So I try to focus on differentiating myself from my ballet side.
All right, so show me a dance.
I actually seen this for the Nizzy Project 2. So I seen a couple auditions with that, and she definitely did what she was going to do.
Where
Like,
did this hip hop swag come from suddenly, like out of nowhere? What happened to you?
I've been doing hip hop for a few years, but I tried to study the energy of the dance as well.
You look like a different person. You look like a different person.
yeah, she does.
Like I told you in the regional audition, you know how to control every tip of your body. It was just that I didn't have that swag, that energy, that spice. And suddenly you come up with this, the dynamic was crazy. The up and down, the ebbs and flow, it was crazy. I didn't know you have it in you. Such an amazing improvement. Come here.
She did what she set out to do, right? To show a different style, a different side.
That was amazing.
Thank you so much.
It was pretty solid. It really was.
I'm not that generous with my stones. Wow, you guys are making me look so generous and making this boot camp look too easy.
I think when he said that I was able to change that so quickly, it made me happy because I do feel that my hard work has paid off in that performance. But yeah, I'm very happy.
See what I mean? But that was really good. The first three, right? So those were. It was really strong right out the gate from the start here.
need to see the quality that we need to see.
Just like give it my all.
Want to put forward the best in me.
Top of the top level. The worst among all contestants today.
See, that was the thing, right? Like that's what I was concerned about. Is that the people who auditioned, right? If they were really strong vocally, and that's why they got in. But I was like, there's no indication of the dance level, right? Like there's no way to go off of what you see in there. I don't know. The way they edit these things, right? The way they do these cuts, like, you know, he might be like the worst today was the best. You know what I mean? Like you don't know exactly what to expect from it. But it's interesting. I gotta say. But the first three, I mean, those were really solid. Like they really were. You know, they obviously worked on all the details of the different choreographies that they chose, and like I said, it did pay off in the end. And then it's weird. This whole thing about like, well, there's no fixed number for the group. I mean, technically that means it could be 11 or it could be none. You know what I mean? Like it's not gonna be none. I know that, but I mean, that's so different. It's like it's so crazy. It's just one little aspect of it changed, right? From like, but I mean, in 16 originally, Twice was supposed to be a 7-member group. It ended up being 9. You know what I mean? I guess Nizzy Project was different, right? Like it seems to be like way different because it depends on the rankings, right? Like who survives to get through to the end of that to form the group. And I don't know what they're gonna do for Nizzy Project 2. I don't know if there's gonna have any different stipulations or whatever. But I have recorded the first episode. I had to split up into 2 parts because it's like a whole hour long. But I did record I figured I would go with this video today, and then I'll put up the first video for season 2 of Nizzy Project tomorrow. But it's got a completely different feel now, you know. It's kind of cool because as I'm watching the other shows and the other contests and everything, I always am like, I want them all to do well. You know what I mean? Like as I watch like Nizzy Project especially, you know, but it was the same during 16. Like you don't want to see anybody not pass. You don't want to see anybody like not do well and not succeed. You don't want that. As like you can, you know, you see everything there. You see all the talent and everything. And so this little change up in the sort of the stipulation of like, hey, it could be 1 of y'all, it could be 11 of y'all. I mean, you know what I mean? Like it works, and I can see what they're going for, because each one is going to have to individually kind of, you know, really do their best, but they can help each other at the same time, which is, I mean, they help each other anyway. Like in Nizzy Project and 16, they still help. You know, they don't treat it any differently because of that. It's still very competitive, but they still will do things to be supportive of each other. But this does make it interesting. Like I knew it was going to get interesting. I knew it was going to change up, you know what I mean? Like somehow I knew something was coming. I was like, it's not going to be the same. They're going to do something for sure. But I don't know, that's pretty cool. But really, really great round of the first evaluation performances for dance. I'm nervous for some of the other members, you know what I mean, in the next round, you know. I'm wondering if you know, are they gonna get through all the rest of them on the next episode, or is it we're gonna get like maybe 3 episodes of this? Because I can see, you know, probably at least 3 episodes of just these choreography evaluations, and then, you know, probably the next episode will be like, well, that's just it, right? Like, it doesn't, there's no real rankings or anything. So, I don't know. It has a different vibe, but it's good. It's good, and they are improving. You know what I mean? They are. It was way better to start with than I thought it was going to be. Like even the regionals, but they are improving. So this is good. This is good. That's what you know you want to see. You want to see them getting better. Man, it's crazy. This is a crazy one. I don't know. I don't know. It's still too early to call. You know what I mean? But everybody did a great job. Yeah, they did fantastic today.